What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk about strength training PRs and the power of the mind. So here's the deal. I feel that a lot of guys are not tapping into their mindset when they're lifting. In other words, they're just eating and sleeping and they follow a properly written strength training program and they think that this is going to take care of themselves. And although, yeah, you're definitely going to make superb gains, it's going to be out of this world, I feel that you're missing out potential gains at the table if your mind is not right. What do I mean by your mind is not right? Well, you ain't intense. You're not focused. You're wandering around the gym, you're texting, you're doing all this bullshit, and you're not really focused to the limit on your workout. You gotta zone in. You gotta stop talking to your buddies. You gotta stop chilling on the phone, all this stuff. No, you gotta really be concentrated 100%. And you guys will be amazed how intense and how amazing your workouts will be when you're actually focused, when you really, really want to hit those PRs. Because I can't tell you how many times I did not recover. Like I had shit recovery, I had shit nutrition, even lost weight, yet I hit ultimate PRs. So, like, even when I did that 225 overhead press, I had just come back from a 2-week flu. So, in theory, it doesn't even make sense how I hit an all-time PR. But the thing is, I was craving to lift weights. I had been out for 2 weeks. I came back. Like, I just wanted to fuck some shit up. So, the power of my mind is what enabled me to get this PR. Because I don't think I would have done so beforehand, you know? Same thing for the rack pull. 1,105 pounds. Never did that in my life. And that's because my mindset was not right, okay? And that's what I'm trying to express in this video. If your mindset is not in the right zone, you are missing out on some potential gains. Like, for me, I really learned a lot from Eric Bugenhagen, basically the creator of Metal and Iron. Shout out to Eric Bugenhagen, man. I fucking love his channel. And he's always talking about how, like, he would redo a weight like 6 times, 8 times, you know? And he would constantly go back and try to hit that PR. And eventually he would get it. And it was the power of his mind that allowed him to get these PRs. And I think I totally agree with him. Like, ever since I started implementing some of the strategies, I've been making gains left and right. And let me give you an example, right? So, as you know, I've been working on the Naturally Enhanced Overhaul, which has been absolutely crazy. Like, I haven't been sleeping at all. I've been sleeping about 3 hours a day, going to bed at 5:30, 6:30 a.m. in the morning. So it's been hell. I've been really, really grinding my ass off on this book. And as a result, I didn't eat, I didn't sleep. I ended up losing some size, right? I actually lost weight. I have veins in my arms again, and it is what it is. Now, here's the deal. I decided to start training again on Monday, so today's Wednesday. And I thought it would be a good idea to start off my training cycle with a behind the back rack pull because I'm trying to hit a 700-pound deadlift off the floor. And of course, I start warming up, and the first thing I notice is that the weights feel heavy as fuck. It feels ridiculously heavy. 2 plates, even I start feeling it, 3, 4, 5. Next thing you know, 6 is starting to feel like really, really heavy. So I load up 675, assuming that's going to be a warm-up. And guess what? I can't even budge the fucking weight. I can't even budge it. That's a weight that I hit 3 months ago. So you can see how overworking on this book really made my strength go down. And as a result, I was completely pissed. So I said, okay, let me drop down to some block pulls. So I dropped down to 4-inch blocks. And wouldn't you know, I can't even pull, like, I did 585, but it was a serious grinder. Like, that 585 pull was like doing a 585 deadlift off the floor. So you could see that I lost a shitload of strength. And I was very, very discouraged. But I didn't let that get to me. You see, I went back on Wednesday, which is today. And with the power of my mind, I knew that I was going to fuck some shit up. And wouldn't you know that I hit an ultimate PR. You see, 2 weeks before I started really hammering in on the Naturally Enhanced thing, I had done a 635 4-inch block pull, okay? And that was pretty smooth. So I decided that on Wednesday, I was going to beat 635 no matter what. Even though the weights felt heavy as shit. 500 pounds felt heavy. 545 felt heavy. Even 600 felt heavy as shit. But I knew that I was going to get that 645 no matter what. I didn't give a shit. I didn't care if I fucking get injured, which is not a good mentality I have, by the way. But I was so zoned in that there was nothing that was going to stop me. And what I did to get in that mindset, man, is I took some Dragon Ball Z themed songs, in particular the Super Saiyan 1 song, and goddamn, when I hear that song, it brings goosebumps down my spine. Like, I get chills when I hear that song, because I remember watching Dragon Ball Z when I was a little kid. I would watch episode by episode every single week. We actually had to wait for episodes back then. Now you guys could fucking look it up. You know, I had to watch the entire series in sequence, week to week, and if you missed an episode, then you were screwed. There wasn't all these online video streaming sites, right? And I remember the first time that Goku fought Frieza. Wow, that was a scene that really touched me as a kid. Like, I remember it to this day, like, the reaction that I had, and I was like, fuck, it completely mind-blowing. So that's what I did. I replicated that emotion by listening to the Super Saiyan 1 theme song. And I kind of, like, imagined myself. I know it sounds weird, because you're like, what? What are you talking about? But I kind of imagined myself getting into that Super Saiyan mode, if you will. Like, the relaxing, followed by the anger and shit. And then next thing you know, you hear the chorus, it starts going, boom, fucking rip it off the floor, hit 645. And wow, it went up very fast, faster than the 585. So you could see what I'm trying to say here, right? 2 days ago, I wasn't able to hit weights that I was hitting 3 months ago, right? But because my mindset was so powerful and I really tapped into concentration and I listened to that Dragon Ball Z song, I ended up breaking an all-time PR, 10-pound PR. So I think that's very, very significant. And I'm not the first one to have reported this. Like I said, Eric Bugenhagen is constantly making gains like this. If you go on his channel, he's always hitting these crazy PRs because of his mind. Like, it's ridiculous. And that's why, like, a lot of guys are missing out on potential gains. They say, oh, I don't feel like training. I feel like shit. Dude, get that mind right. Find music that inspires you. Find music that brings chills down your spine. For me, I'm a fucking nerd, so it would have to be like anime songs, like the Dragon Ball songs, fucking badass. Video game songs, you know. Occasionally some heavy metal stuff too, but for me, like, the Dragon Ball shit, when you listen to that, it's like, boom, it fires you up. So you can see what I'm trying to say. Like, let's say I didn't listen to the Dragon Ball song. Let's say I would have just walked in with that bullshit music in the gym. Probably wouldn't have hit that PR. Really, probably wouldn't even budget. But I got 645, 4-inch block pull. So you can see, all I'm trying to say, guys, is that the mind is extremely powerful. And if you tap into your focus and concentration, you can hit PRs that you never thought were possible. Even though your recovery may not be good, even though your nutrition not be good, etc. And I can't tell you how many times I've gotten PRs on camera in front of you when I was feeling like shit. It happens. It does happen. Don't think that it's because I manage volume intensity perfectly that I feel fucking 24/7 good. No. We have bad days. It happens to everybody. But it's oftentimes those bad days where I do all kinds of good stuff. And it's usually the times where I feel good that I don't fuck shit up because my mindset isn't as good. You understand? So I hope that my message is clear. I'm just trying to say tap into your focus. Stop texting. Stop talking to fucking chicks and your friends and all this. No. Concentrate. Find music that inspires you. In my case, it's Dragon Ball Z, you know. And really fuck some shit up in the gym. So I hope this video has inspired you. Hope it motivates you. Let me know your feedback down below. And with that, I'll talk to you guys next time.